My name is Aric Christensen. I'm the head audio engineer at the Colorado Symphony Orchestra. I've been here for 19 years. I've been doing live audio for about 30. My area of expertise at this point is doing live audio for orchestra. The REMIC microphones have really allowed me to have the string section, the whole orchestra, but the string section in particular, actually be able to be balanced with pop acts. In the past, either environmentally or the stage bleed volume, once they get to a certain level, once the wind would get to a certain level, I had nowhere to go. If I turned the string sections up anymore, they would just feed back. I would have to do EQ tricks that made them sound very thin or unnatural. With the REMICs, it was the first time where I'm actually able to have a really good balance with any level of pop act, rock act, pretty much any genre, and it doesn't matter so much about the wind anymore. I really haven't had any issues since we've gone to the REMICs, and it's been amazing because now the cellos, the basses, really have that impact that they never had before. So they're actually sounding like what they're supposed to sound like in a pop situation where they have the low end, where they're either doubling a rock electric bass or they're providing the rhythm part of this stuff. That's never been the case before. Usually they had to be thinned out EQ-wise to the point where they didn't really sound like those instruments anymore. They sounded like a facsimile of those. So for me, one of the best things about these microphones is now I can get the string section to be as loud as any of the loud rock, pop, rap groups that there are out there. It's been quite a good experience because now I can actually have the orchestra be represented sonically in those situations. In conclusion, the REMIC experience for me is still something that I'm learning new stuff about every day because we continue to do new types of programming every week here at the Colorado Symphony. We're probably one of the most adventurous, creative programming orchestras that there is around anymore. We have our own series of concerts where we're actually making stuff up with pop artists, allowing them to use their creativity and go, I've always wanted to work with an orchestra, here's my plan. Because I now have these new tools in my arsenal to use sonically to reproduce what the orchestra is doing, I'm not afraid anymore of, oh, this collaboration is going to be very difficult. For me, it's opened up a ton of possibilities where I'm able to go, yeah, let's give that a shot. Because for me, I now have all these different tools in my tool bag of being able to present the orchestra sonically in an amplified way, which is a really tough trick to do. There's not many people that do what I do, and anyone that does it understands it's a tricky thing to make an orchestra compete with a rock band outside. So for me, so far, it's the first really good steps in a really good collaboration with REMIC and the Colorado Symphony.